Did you ever read Slaughterhouse?
Slaughterhouse. Is there a number
Kurt
after
Vonnegut?
that?
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember what number.
I can't
5?
either.
Slaughterhouse 5.
Yes, I think that's right.
Is it 9 or 5?
I think it's 5. 5 sounds right. Now, I don't remember if I read the entire book, but I do know I started it.
Yeah. It's a good book. Okay, I read it a few years ago, finally. And there's an alien life form. I mean, alien to us. We would be alien to it. But
Definitely reading it now.
Yeah, it's good. I've read a couple of his. I read, what is it? Something of Titan? Moons of Titan. Anyway, so the alien is, I always say it wrong. It's really hard to read. Tremalfadorian.
Look, that sounds right. Sure, go for it.
Yes, this alien. So they see it. There's these beautiful passages in the book where they describe how the aliens see time as a. Or let me start with the human view. So the humans see like all of time as like one mountain. Like here's this mountain. This is what it looks like. This is the shape of it. It goes from here to here. Mm-hmm. And the aliens can zoom out and see the entire mountain range. They see time as all this collection of different masses of different shapes, and they can see how they relate to each other. And they can zoom in on different points where like humans can only stay zoomed in on this one point. That's what it makes me think of. It'd be really, maybe you should read it. It might inspire you.
That would be cool.
You might emulate it.
Look, I just finished. So I don't read necessarily. I have an Audible subscription.
You like listening?
Yeah, I prefer that because I don't fall asleep. Yeah. Like reading is, I'm just like, this sucks, man.
It can be a very snoozy kind of thing to read because your eyes are down here and you're like.
But I'm good at just, I can sit on the couch and be super comfortable with just headphones on and like just sit. I might be wandering around the room, you know, but I'm not really, I'm in here. I'm in my head. I'm not looking at anything. So I try to get into the same, you know, the state of flow that I'm in when I'm driving. I try to do that when I'm listening to here. Anyway, I just finished Project Hail Mary, which is by Andy Weir. Andy Weir also.
I know that name, but I don't know why.
He wrote The Martian.
I don't.
Which is a movie with Matt Damon. Okay. The book is like the movie and the book are really, really like close, like to one another, like extreme closer than I've ever seen a movie like stay true to the source material.
Cool.
Like a lot of the lines in the movie, I'd give it a solid 90% are straight from the book. Really good.
Heartwarming.
There's just a lot more inner dialogue in the book, obviously. But yeah, I just finished Project Hail Mary. I like The Martian better, but whatever. It was a really good book. But I'm on like I like sci-fi novels and stuff, so that sounds very interesting to me. So I love
sci-fi. I've been writing some sci-fi.
Really?
Yeah. I love sci-fi. I just started reading some cli-fi. That's apparently the word for climate science fiction. A friend just taught me that.
Interesting.
Yeah, cli-fi. I'm reading one about basically the effects of climate change and what that would look like for humanity, because I'm kind of writing one about that, about in a world.
Yeah.
The coasts have risen in America, and now like the main food production happens in the center of the country at these big farms that have gone like industrial scale. And they also like, you don't have anywhere to bury people when they die. So a lot of people get aquamated. Aquamation is a real thing. It's called alkaline hydrolysis. And so that's where you
do tell.
It's where you
I'm writing down ideas. I'm taking ideas down for like, I would hope 60 years from now, if I'm very lucky.
Yeah, you'll want to get aquamated.
Yeah.
It's the most eco-friendly thing to do.
I wanted to just be buried. Like, why can't I just
be careful about what you're buried in, because it's and that they don't put formaldehyde in you.
That's what I want. I just want
some formaldehyde.
No. I just want to be taken, like I'm dead, take my body, put it in a box, not treated wood, just put it in a box, something that's going to rot, and put it in the ground.
It's stuff like a basket or like the very simple untreated wood, and just put me in there. But so imagine that we've run out of space because now stuff is all covered by water.
Just burn me.
Right. Burn me, alkaline hydro. So in this world, people get aquamated, and then I think that gets put underground, and then that helps move a transportation system. I don't think I should say too much more about it, because like, what if somebody in South Africa or whoever VPN is listening steals my ideas? I need to IP this stuff. Anyway.
Well, I mean, I think you're good. This is putting it down like we can say right here, you can't steal this. This
Copyright
is when it was said.
2021.
Right, McKenzie Shelton.
Yeah. McKenzieShelton.com. Yeah, so it's alkaline hydrolysis, as I understand it. I still have a lot more reading to do about it and learning, is where it rapidly increases the natural decomposition process. And so I'm pretty sure you get liquefied. It's a real thing. It happens now. You just decompose to sugar. Whoa. Yeah.
Just like a gel?
I don't know the exact viscosity of it. I would love to. Western Carolina has a body farm. No, sorry. Has a body. Is it a body farm?
What's a body farm?
They study decomposition for like forensics and criminal investigations, different things. So
it's just bodies like.
I think just like out in the field, dude. That's how I imagine it. It's probably not exactly what it's like, but
I hope not, because that whole town is going to smell like shit.
Oh, maybe so. I'm going to have to convince one of my doctor friends, because you can get a tour, but you have to have good reason. And I probably won't be able to be like, I'm a sci-fi writer. You should have let me come look at dead bodies.
And look, the worst they can say is no. So
it's
try.
True, but I want them to say yes. So I might just be like, listen, my medical friend is here investigating bodies, and I'm also here as a consultant, ...
Please?
Yeah. But so the whole thing is, the reason I want to say that is because of the aquamation and all that, but also because like one of the central things in this story idea is that you can go work on these farms for like a season of your life, and that season of your life that you work there, like a summer, will purchase a plot for you to be buried or for someone you love to be buried.
This sounds
good. So it's
good.
a body farm. Yeah.
This sounds now. Look, you have to. Now take my opinion with a grain of salt.
But you're part of the nerd stuff, so like I'm trying to get the nerds on board.
Yeah, it sounds cool to me. It sounds like I would enjoy it. If there's like little details, if it's super deep, I'm in it. Like if you can paint the picture for me, then I'm there.
Yeah.
But I also enjoyed all the Twilight books. So
hey, they were all good except New Moon.
That was a slow one, man.
Well, it was so depressed.
That was back when I had to read it. I had to actually read it.
I did not.
The first
like
half
that
of that book is actually, I think that whole book was just slow.
I have bad memories of that book. It was slow. It was depressed. She was still on her Jacob situation, and I was like, "Look, I'm Team Jacob," but also like.
Have you watched those movies like recently at all?
Yeah. I didn't make. My partner was interested in sitting down and watching. I don't want to say I made him do it, but yeah, we watched them. I think all of them in a day.
Yeah.
Over quarantine, and we're like, it's so not amazing, but also very good.
Right. Me and Crystal watched them.
Quality trash.
I don't think Crystal had ever seen them, or maybe she had. I don't know. God. But we watched them, and I don't think I'd seen the last.
It's a milestone.
The last 2 or the last 3, I just stopped watching.
Oh.
Because the movies, I was just like, man, whatever.
More, yeah.
Like, it's not. I mean, it's okay, I guess, but whatever. Mm-hmm. It wasn't what was in here when I was reading it, so I don't want to watch it.
That's fair.
But we watched all of them, and like rewatching the first one and the second one, I was like, he is like, Edward is gaslighting the fuck out of her.
Yeah, it's not amazing. And he's like, hey, I'm watching you sleep. And she's like, oh, that's cool. But she's a baby. She's too young to know like, that's not cool. Like, that seems toxic.
Yeah. Yeah. Just watching it again, I was like, ooh, I don't know if you could do this.
I think if they made it today, they wouldn't have him like that.
They couldn't.
Because now people know. It's crazy that it took this long, and that like.
It's like, oh my God, he watches her sleep at some romantic. That's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's a 90-year-old man.
He's older than that. He's like 180.
Oh.
He might be more.
I thought he was 90. Because
it sounds like you know more about it. Because I don't know. Okay,
he got a Spanish flu when he was like 19 or 17.
I just know he wore suspenders. That's it.
Yeah. So I think anyway. Well, I just revealed a little bit about myself, a little bit more than I wanted to.
You did.
Hey, hope you enjoyed that clip. Full episodes of the Small Stuff Podcast are available on YouTube and wherever it is you get your podcasts. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, all the things, links in the description. We'll see you later.